Hi everyone, this week we've been doing sessions on helping to mobilise around the neck and upper back area, and we've had quite a lot of feedback enjoying the session, so I thought I'll actually record it so that you can do it again, or for those of you that can't come to classes this week, you can have a go at it. So we'll start off with doing some work in standing, and then we go down on the mat. The only equipment you'll need are head cushions and one of the Pilates blow up balls. Okay, so let's go from the top and work our way down. So standing up nice and tall, string through the top of the head, opening out wide across the shoulders. Have a little roll backwards and forwards as we do normally. We've got our feet hip width apart, weight even through both sides. Just loosen off the spine there, and then we'll find that mid position. Really lengthen your neck, let your shoulders drop down, drawing through your tummy, and we're going to have a little roll of the shoulders up and back, just to loosen them off. So right up, right back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then dropping them right the way down once more. And then we're going to reach up with one arm, stretch down the other side, and then have a little look up at your hand, and then come on back down. Okay, let's go with the other side. So we'll add that little roll in this time as we go. Reaching up, stretching up, have a little look at your hand. So it's like a mermaid type stretch, coming back. Roll the shoulder, reach up, stretch over, look at that hand, come back down, roll over, up, look at that hand, coming back round. Once more on each side, only this time, instead of looking up, we're going to just take the arm out a little bit, look between your hand and your foot, down below onto the mat, and then come back round, and finally another roll, reach down, stretch over, take that arm out slightly, look between the fingers and the foot, and come back into the middle. Now, floating the arms up in front of you, bring your hands together so you're in like a prayer position. And then from there, we're going to do a spine twist. Now, the thing with the spine twist is we don't just twist the neck round, the head stays in front of those hands, and we twist round, hold it there, take a breath in. On the breath out, we go a little bit further, and then we come back into the middle. Breath in, breath out, twisting the other way, and we try and make sure the hips try and stay forward as well. Coming back, okay, and again, breath in, breath out, turn around, and back. Breath in, breath out. Coming back to the middle. Okay, we're going to add a little arm open at the end. So breath in, breath out, turn around. Take another breath in, and on the breath out, we're going to reach those arms out, try and twist around a little bit extra, and then come back into the middle. Bring the hands together. Breath in, breath out, twist around. Oh, I've got a visitor. Breath in, breath out, stretching out, and come back into the middle. Okay, and we'll just do once more each side. Breath in, breath out, twist around, and stretch out, fingertips to fingertips. Come back into the middle. Oh, second visitor's arrived. It's the golden one this time. Breath in, breath out, twisting around, opening out, and then come back in. Right, relax the shoulders. Let's flip them up again. And this time we're going to go into our more usual arm openings. You can turn your head a little way, and then lift that front arm up towards the ceiling. And then come back round and down. Relax the shoulders, twist through the middle, drawing in through your tummies. Try not to arch your back too much. There is a tendency, I can feel myself doing it, of trying to arch backwards as well. But we're trying to get that twist and that stretch through that upper body. So if you're leaning back anywhere, you want it to be through that upper part of your back. Coming back into the middle. Once more each side. Twisting around and up. Coming back round. Last one. Up we go. And then leave that hand there, come round, bring both hands up, pop them behind your head, and we're going to do a little dolphin dive. So we're going to come forward, curling up, and then bring the head out, tail out, and up we come. And again, down we go. Reaching back up. And again, down we go. Stretching back up through the head and the tail. With this next one, we'll stay down at the bottom and have a little dangle down there with the hands. Stretch the hips to the ceiling and pop yourself back up. Okay, we're going to do some stuff now where we're going to have hands on knees, and we're going to do dolphin dives, we've done them. We're going to do cat and cows, and then we're going to do a sort of strange thread the needle. So I'll come sideways on so you can see what my back's doing. We're going to take a breath, we're going to come down, hands are on knees, and then for your cat and cow, tuck your tail under, tuck your head under, really stretch up, and then we're going to stretch out and away. Tail goes outwards, head goes the other way, and then we curl up. And we reach out. Lengthening through that neck area. Curl up. One more, each way, stretching out. Coming back in, and then from there, just let the head and arms dangle again. And gently bring yourself back up into standing. So, as I say, we're going to do the thread the needle. Instead of doing the full thread the needle where we go under, we're concentrating on that outward movement with this one. So we get into that same position we've just been into. So hands are on knees, and we're going to take one hand, place it on the outside of the opposite knee, and then reach up with that other arm. And then come back down, swap the hands back. Through, holding onto that leg, lifting up, coming back down, hands are on the legs. Through, lift back up, coming back down. Through we go, up we go, coming back down. Once more in each direction. Stretching up, coming back down. And then last one, up we come, and then come back down, dangling again, and gently come back up. So we're going to do a couple of roll downs, and then we'll go down onto the mats. So breath in, breath out, chin on chest, rolling forwards, reaching down towards your toes, hips up to the ceiling, little shimmy down there, come back up, and again, breath in, breath out, chin on chest, down we go, reaching down towards that floor. Enjoy that sort of dangle down there, let the arms just relax, the shoulders, the head, and then take yourself down onto the floor. I'll just alter the camera angle so that we can see me. And in this position today, to start off with, I'm going to take the cushions away. We're going to be using the blue ball. Buster's quite excited about this. We don't need you helping. Okay, right. So that's going to be my head cushion. I'm going to pop myself on the back. Oh, this could get interesting, couldn't it, folks? He's just, go away, go away, go away. So in this position here, you're going to do your normal rolling backwards and forwards through the low back, up again, through the low back, flattening out, dropping down with the ribs, up we go with the ribs. Okay, just going to adjust my cushion at the top for a little bit more. And then you're going to find that mid position. From there, we're now going to have a little go at our neck movements. So we're going to push the back of our head. So we're not tilting up, we're pushing straight back down into the pillow. You end up with a double chin. It's marvellous posture though. And then from there, you tuck your chin in slightly, lengthening through the back of that neck. And then relax. Breath in, breath out. Push into the pillow, chin goes down. Now if you haven't got a soft ball at home, I can get them for you. Or you could just use a normal sort of pillow or rolled up towel, something like that. You want to feel yourself pushing into it and then just tipping the head down. Come back up. And again, push down. And then just slacken off a little bit, and from there we're then going to do our head and neck rolls. So we're going to take the head, look over one shoulder. So we're stretching down the side of that neck. Come back into the middle, and we're going down the other way. So we're just gently going side to side. Use your out breath to roll round. You're trying to draw in through your tummy, keeping your back in that neutral position. Relaxing across the tops of your shoulders, melt those collarbones wide. Coming back in. Once more each side. And then we're just going to alter it a little bit. So last one. Coming into the middle, and we're going to take the arms out to the side. Start with them both with the palms up towards the ceiling. Don't have your arm too high. It should be level or just below the height of your shoulders, so not up by your ears. From there, as we turn the head over, we're going to turn that palm downwards. Keep the other one facing upwards. And then we tuck in, roll the other side, turn that other hand over. So we're gently rotating the hands backwards and forwards. And with this, we'll be getting a little bit of mobility through our arms, our nerves. Keep that pressure up through the ball or your head support as you go side to side. And we'll just do one more. So because we're mobilising the nerves, you might get a little bit tingly in the fingers, but that's okay, that's good. We're going to go on now to do some abdo preps and some double leg stretches, and you've got a choice of start positions for this. You can go how you would do normally with whichever cushion you normally use, or get my other cushion. You can use the ball between your shoulder blades. Yeah, so the easiest way to get into this position I found is to sit up, hold the ball around about behind your back there in that position. You then roll back onto it, and then you can pop your cushions in place. Okay, so it's not up by your neck and it's not down by your waist. It's in that mid position. I've chosen a blue ball, a purple ball, so that hopefully you can spot it beneath me. So from there, we're going to start off with our abdo prep. So we're going to link our fingers behind our head to give our necks a little bit of support. From there, don't forget about our normal way of doing our abdo preps. We've still got to draw in through the tummy, pull up through the pelvic floor, and then you push through that ball, lift yourself up. But some of you won't want to use the ball, and that's fine. If you've got any osteoporosis, I would go cautiously with this, okay? You could have a little go, but I wouldn't encourage it too much. I'd perhaps get you doing your normal abdo prep. And certainly the bit I'm showing next, I wouldn't want you to be doing. So keep the elbows out nice and wide. drawing through your tummy, lift yourself up as you would do normally, squeezing those tummy muscles so you're nice and solid around that tummy area. We're thinking about dropping the rib cage down towards the pelvis. Now for some of you that'll be enough, but if you want a bit more of a challenge, you take the cushions away and you go from that extended position. Okay, so from there you then breathe out and come up, drawing in and lowering back down. You can even, if you've got rid of your pillows or you've got a spare pillow, you can always pop your pillow between your knees as you do this to help engage that core. So we're squeezing in, drawing up, coming all the way up and rolling back down. Breath in, breath out. Remember, you're not pulling that head up. I've just moved my fingers a little bit wider now so that I'm not using my arms to lift me up. I'm using my tummy muscles. Let's do 3 more. And what we're doing here is doing some lovely mobility work for that upper back as well, but then getting some of our muscles that control that movement working as well. Last one. While I'm up here, I'm going to grab that pillow because we're going to put the pillows back in place and we're going to do our double leg stretch. So again, if you're really uncomfortable with the ball and you don't like it, go without it. I'm just going to roll down a little bit so you can see what's happening with my hands in a moment. Okay, so we're going to go double leg stretching. So if you lift your arms up towards the ceiling, we centre through that middle and then we stretch up towards the ceiling. As we do that, our hands will go closer together and then we drop our shoulders down. Yeah, I'm not bending the elbows, I'm just drawing them back, the shoulders back. Trying to hug the ball, reaching up. Think about your neck posture. I've just adjusted mine because my chin was tilted up a little bit. Squish back. Lift up. Draw back down. Some of you may find when you're doing this over the ball, you actually perhaps need even an extra small pillow or towel, as well as your 2 head supports, to get your neck in a slightly more comfortable position. Reaching up, drawing back, and then we stay in that mid position. From there, we're reaching overhead, trying to keep the ribs down, so that rib cage, don't let it lift up if you can, try and keep it drawn in, stacking it over the pelvis, and we come back. Breath in, breath out, reach out. Coming back in. Breath in, breath out, reaching out, drawing in. One more like this. Reaching out overhead and coming back in. Now for the next one, or next few, we'll add the legs in and make it our level 2. So we slide one leg out, reach back with both hands and draw back in. Changing to the other side. Reaching out. Drawing back in. And really stretch right from the tips of your fingers down to your toes. It's as if you're trying to reach the sides of your room. Reaching for those skirting boards. Assuming you've got skirting boards. Coming back. 2 more. Coming back in. Last one. Coming back in. And then we just add in, we didn't do this in the class, but we'll add in a sort of stretch out to the side and you're really extending through the front of that chest. It's a good stretch for your pectoral muscles. Reaching out to the side. Coming back up to the middle. And you can even, if you really wanted to, add in our chicken wings. Yeah, palms down, palms up, slide, come back, down, up, slide. We might add that one in a couple of weeks' time when we're doing our shoulder class, those that come to the in-person classes. 2 more. Last one. And then bring those arms all the way over. Have a little roll. Take the ball out. I always say this is the best bit of the class, when you suddenly find yourself nice and flat again. And we're going to bring our feet and knees together. Take the arms to the side. Again, don't have them up there. Have them slightly below your shoulder height. And we're going to do our hip twist level 2. So you're going to take knees one way, head comes the other way. And again, you can add that palm in, palm up, palm down, to mobilise those nerves around your shoulders, which can get a little bit gummed down. They're meant to slide and glide, and this can just help them do that. So we're squeezing the knees together, mobilising all the way through the spine from the bottom upwards. I say that because in a moment we're going to go onto our sides and we'll start mobilising from the top down. It's just a little bit different. Okay, that will do that one. Grab your big cushion and we're going to go over onto our side with our head at the front of the pillow, arms out in front, and we're going to do some arm openings. Now the automatic position when you go to here is your shoulder ends up close to your ear. So draw your shoulders away from your ears. We're going to start off with one where we stretch forward, sliding along the ground, and then we glide back. Go up your arm, across your collarbones, twisted towards the ceiling, holding it there, and then come back over. Do a couple like that. So reaching forwards, and a breath out. And then with the next one, we'll just open up that arm at the end of the stretch. So reaching out, drawing back, across your chest. So we're getting our breastbone to aim towards the ceiling, and then stretch that arm out. And my hand is above my shoulder. It's not dropping down behind me. So we're not straining the front of that shoulder joint. Okay? One more again like that, reaching forwards, gliding over the arm, twisting through that upper body, reaching out, coming back over. So we're going to do 3 or 4 more arm openings this side, but this time we're going to focus more on our necks. So we're going to bring that top arm up to shoulder height, taking it away from the ear. Twist through our body. Our body's the bit that's moving. And then when your hand's pointing up at the ceiling, bend the elbow, pop your hand on the side of your cheek, twist that head over a little bit more, and then open that hand long and roll it back again. Yeah, so shoulders blades away. Twist through that upper body, hand on the side of your cheek, twist that neck round a bit more. Reaching out, coming back over. Last one. So we slide up our arm, twist through our spine, open out the hand. Oh, no, we don't. What am I talking about? Shoulder height twist. Hand on the back of the head. Reaching out and come back. Oh, come on up into sitting. I got waylaid in my thoughts then. I was thinking about a stretch we did in our sitting class that is good for the spine, but that's another day. So we're just going, before we do the other side, we're going to sit nice and upright. If you can get your knees straight and your back straight, that's fine. If your back's a little bit rounded backwards at that stage, then bend your knees so that you can lift up straight. So you want that back to be straight to start with. You've got your arms out in front. You can hold on to the ball or just go arms straight out. We're going to stretch forwards. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, drop the head and reach further forwards. So it's a really big stretch all the way along that back line, from your neck down to your toes, and come back up and restack. So we're starting straight. Breath in, breath out, breath in again, breath out, drop the head, reach further forward, and restack. We're just going to do one more. So up nice and tall, breath in, breath out, reach, breath in there, breath out, chin down, stretch a little bit further, and then come back up. Okay, let's turn around so that our other shoulder is at the top, and we'll do our arm openings the other side. So bring your head to the front of your pillow, knees are bent up, arms are out in front. So we start off drawing the shoulders away from the neck, slide that hand forward, really stretching between the shoulder blades, and then we come back, slide back, hand goes across the arm, across the collarbones. So we're trying to stretch this body flat up to the ceiling, and then we come back over. Okay, and again, reach forward between the shoulder blades, stretching, come back, slide up the arm, stretching wide. If you squeeze your knees together, you'll get a bigger stretch. If they come up a little bit, that's fine. Okay, so the last two like this we'll do with the arm opening at the end. So reaching forwards, gliding back across, twist through that body, and then open out that arm, and then come back. Okay, slide forwards, glide backwards, nearly went wrong, and open out, reaching out. On this side, when I turn over, I've got a poster behind about shoulder conditions. If we do lots of these, we don't get the shoulder conditions, so I won't need the poster. Draw your shoulders down. Now we're going to do the neck one. So we bring the hand up to shoulder height. Then it's the body that's twisting. I'm not taking the arm up. It's the body that's twisting. The arm comes because it's attached. Bend the elbow, side of hand on your cheek. You're trying to twist that neck around. And then open out that arm. Stretch fingertips to fingertips. And come back round. And this again might give you a little bit of fuzziness, a little bit of nervy sort of stretch pain. It's not a proper pain, it's a good pain. The tingling should stop as soon as you take that pressure off. So you're stretching round, reaching out. If at that point you sort of bent your wrists back, you get a really big tingle going on. But then come back over. We'll just do one more. So we shoulder height, twist through that body, drop the shoulder down, bend that elbow, hands on the side of the cheek. We stretch around, opening out, reach, and come back over. Lovely. Okay, we're going to finish off with some work on our fronts and in 4-point. So if you turn yourself over, I'm just going to get my cushion. We're going to do our breaststroke preps. So forehead goes on the small pillow, hands go down by your sides, palms facing upwards. From that position, you tighten up through your tummy. So you're drawing your tummy button towards your spine, your shoulders go down towards your waist, and then you hover up. Your hands come up a little way with you. And lower back down. So this is the one that we can do as well when we're doing, if you've got shoulder issues and you want to help them. This is where we have the band behind our back and we do a little bit of bouncing up and down. Yeah. So drawing the shoulders down, reach, tummy in. We're just trying to straighten out that top bit of your spine. Notice I'm not lifting my head up, so I'll demonstrate the wrong way this time. Drawing in, we're not lifting the head up and looking in front of us. We're looking straight down at the bit of mat all the time with our chin tucked in. Okay, so rest there. Then we can skip a level. If we go to our level 3, we pop our hands underneath our forehead. And from here, we again drawing through your tummy, drop your shoulders down by your waist. And then we hover up just a fraction and lower back down. So we've done all the mobility work for our upper back. And this is strengthening the muscles to try and keep that good upright posture through our back of our necks and our upper backs. So you're not pushing up through your hands. I could have a little gap between them. Oh, Buster's back. Hello, Bust. Drawing the shoulders down, hovering back up. He's my best critic. Last one, drawing in, tightening up, hovering up and lower down. If that hover up is too much for anybody, you can leave your arms down on the mat and have a go at just going up and down, just with your arms in a different position. Now if you come up and have a little stretch back the other way, and enjoy a stretch there, I'm just going to get a stretching strap. I've realised I've just put the red ones away, so we'll go with the purple. And if we come back down, you can have a little look what we're doing. This is the really weird one we did with the bands. If you put the band over your back of your head, and then you want to take up a little bit of the tension. I think I might be being a bit over ambitious with the purple one, to be honest, but we'll give it a go. Draw your shoulders down, tighten through your tummy. You've got your in breaststroke 2 position now, so your hands are sort of level with your head, and then you pull up against that resistance and lower back down. So shoulders down, drawing in through your tummy, push up against that band and lower down. And again, I'm not lifting my head up. If I lift my head up, the band slips down by my neck. Yeah? So we keep the chin tucked in. It guides our movement by doing this, and it also gives us a bit of resistance to work against. So although it seems a bit silly and a bit of a faff, it is quite an effective exercise for strengthening the back of our neck and our deep neck flexor muscles. And they are our core muscles, so they're like our tummy muscles of our upper back. They're the one that stabilises our neck region. Coming back down, and then pop that away. Enough of the nonsense. Come back up. Have a good old curl down the other way. You can bring your arms down by your sides and really curl up. Sometimes I like to grab hold of my heels and just squeeze in. Okay, so our final ones are in 4 point. So I'll clear that out the way. So we're on hands and knees. And we're going to cat and cow again like we did at the start, where we were doing it in standing, we're doing it in 4 point. So you tuck your tail under, drawing through your tummy, drop your head down, and we're stretching through our shoulder blades. And then we send the bottom away backwards, the head forwards. And I'm not dropping right the way down. We'll do that bit perhaps when we do the shoulder clasp, but we're looking length. And we're curling up. And we're going long. And we're curling up. And we're looking long. And then stay in that sort of mid position, so we're not too stretched out, but we're not curled up. And from there, we're going to thread the needle. So we're going to take one hand, we're going to reach it forwards, bring it to the side, thread it underneath, and you can drop your head, rest it on the floor to stretch underneath. Come back up, replace the hand, let's do the other side. So it's a reach forward, we're drawing in through the core as we do it, out to the side, thread underneath. So whereas in the 4-point thread the needle, we were looking at the stretch upwards, this is looking at the stretch underneath. We'll do one more like that each side. Forward, side, through and down. And then the other side. Forward, side, through and down. And then we'll add the leg in. Now make sure when you do the leg, you keep the foot on the floor. Don't have it hanging up in the air. Your toes are dug in. We come round to the side and underneath. And of course it's the opposite leg, otherwise it goes horribly wrong. Replace that. So opposite hand and leg, stretch away. Take the hand to the side, thread it underneath. Okay, once more each side. Reach around, down and under, coming back. Last one, tight, reach to the side, under we go, and back to the middle. Having a sit back, reaching those arms forward. Now, if you're looking when you do your child pose or swan shell stretch to actually stretch out the upper back, instead of curling up and going down, if you stretch your hands out in front and keep your bottoms in the air and take your hands a little bit wider, that gives more of an emphasis through that upper back. Okay. If you've got a roller or anything like that at home, let me just get my roller and I'll show you. I don't bring these in. These are foam rollers. You can do various things with them. If you've got a foam roller at home, you can stretch those out, have your arms nice and wide, and really get a really great stretch underneath. Okay, so they're just another bit of kit. The house is full of it. So that was our session today that we did for our upper backs and our necks. I won't do the standing up, stretchy outy bit at the end. You all know that from the classes. It's not the main feature of the class really. We've done our stretches on the ground here. So I know quite a few people have fed back that they enjoyed the class, so hopefully you'll find this video useful. I've not done one for quite a few years, so I hope I managed to upload it properly for you. Okay, take care. Bye.